Hi friends, welcome to Crack Grade B. We are back with yet another important lecture on the current affairs series that we are running in our YouTube channel, and this is the current affairs from the non-PIB part. So except PIB, we cover everything in this video, and PIB we do it separately. So if you look at our current affair material, we have separated both the PIB and the normal current affairs, right? And the students are getting benefit based on the feedback we have done it. So let's begin with the current affairs from 21st Feb to 28th Feb 2022. So let's begin with the first piece of information, that is RBI asked NBFC to implement core banking solution, right? So core banking solution is related to what? Is related to uh, banking sector. So what happened is that recently RBI has asked NBFCs to implement this. So this is a circular by whom? By RBI, applicable to all non-banking financial companies. So what will happen? Why this RBI is doing that? To increase the compliance. That's it. It will have a centralized database like bank have and accounting records. That's the reason. Then the key highlight of this, look, so biggest thing to note here, let me come here. So NBFC on the middle and the upper layer with 10 or more fixed point service delivery unit. The timeline is September 30, 2025. And for base layer NBFCs, okay, it's not mandatory. And for middle and upper layer with fewer than 10, means below 10, it's not mandatory. However, they may consider implementing core financial solution for their own benefit, right? And this circular is issued as per the power drawn from section 45L, 45M of the RBI Act 1934. So these are the most important thing that you should know. Now see, when we have come across a point, fixed point service delivery unit. Now what is this? So this is a fixed point service delivery unit, is a place of operation from where the business activity of non-banking financial intermediation is carried out by the NBFC, right? So as you all know that we bring out to you the current affair as well as the most important static part on that, current affairs topic. So let's move forward with the next piece of news. Quarterly statics on deposit and credit of scheduled commercial bank. Look, this kind of data is only important when you have exam nearing, right? And since RBI is not notified now, so you can skip this, but still, we have given you the data considering that tomorrow is your examination. Okay, so this kind of data will hold important when something is released just before the examination or within the 30 to 45 days of the examination. So considering if the exam is on, let's say, May, so I think this data will hold at least 20 to 30% relevance if anything new is not coming out, right? So you can go through the data. And let's move to next news article, that is All India Housing Price Index for Q3 financial year 22. This is issued by, this is given by whom? RBI. And this includes data from the 10 major cities: Ahmedabad, Bengaluru, Chennai, Delhi, Jaipur, Kanpur, Kochi, Kolkata, Lucknow and Mumbai, right? So considering this 10 cities, index is being created, and this 10 cities represent the entire country. I mean, yeah, the data is much aligned. If even if it is done for the national level, the data will be aligned because these are the 10 most solid place to live in India, right? So now what it says that year-on-year growth is 3.1% in Q3. A year ago it was 2.2%. So we can say the base effect of the COVID has gone and it is increasing, because 2.2 and 3.1 is huge difference. So it's good, and even in the chart you can see the trend line is upward, right? So yeah, let's move forward. Corporate governance, related party transaction. Okay, so this is one of the very important topic. So this is more of static part rather than current affairs. So we have given this just for the sake of descriptive regarding corporate governance. Now what is the issue? See, related party transaction means, so I hope you know the ongoing issue with the Bharat Pay and its founder Ashleen Grover. So what has been the allegation on the Ashleen Grover right now is that he and his family has used the company's fund for their lavish lifestyle. So they were taking selling, they were taking profit. Apart from that, he as a founder has transferred funds to his family members by raising fake bills, right? So these are known as related party transaction. This is one of the related party transaction. Obviously, this is not the only form. So another one in the example you can see, Diwan Housing Finance Corporation, the resignation letter of one of the independent directors cited illegal related party transaction, means involving promoter group company. So promoters actually do this kind of thing, and when one of the director wants to highlight, they are asked to leave the board. Okay, so this is the biggest challenge in terms of corporate governance, and this has to be taken care of by the SEBI. So for this, SEBI came out with some rules, which you can see it here, and this will be applicable from different time frame. That is also given. Something is effective from April 22, something is from April 23. So right now the issue has come out because of ongoing corporate governance issue in the country, right? So again, the OEDC fact book 2021, what it says is that point out that corporate ownership of the three largest shareholder in 28 out of the 45 large jurisdiction was more than 50% of the company's equity, with countries such as United States, Australia, Finland, Canada, United Kingdom showing the latest ownership concentration ranging between 33 and 36%, means the promoter is holding somewhere around 33 to 36%. In the case of India, the ownership concentration of the promoter group goes above 70% of the listed group. So you see, the dilution is much lesser when it comes to India. Obvious. So it does mean that the governance issue would be more. So let's say a person who is holding 30% in the stake and a person who is holding 70%. Both are promoters, right? So board will tend to listen to the person holding 70%. Right, because its percentage matters, right? The holding pattern matters. So this is the OEDC fact book 2021 about the India, that most of the listed companies are 70% or above, right? So let's move forward and let's see amendments in payment system rules. So recently the Reserve Bank of India has amended the payment and settlement regulation. This system allows the companies who are seeking to run payment businesses to apply for license from the regulator. Okay, then the application for licensing should include the technology platform, which is to be used, the operator's process flow, interoperability with operator, and other payment system and security features, right? So RBI has come out with a new set of rules. Now, what is the payment system? You can go ahead and read it through our own current affair material. You don't have to go anywhere. So now let's move to the next news article, that is API Holding gets SEBI note for 6250 crore IPO. Okay, the only important is the API Holding means Farm Easy. So now I think you know who is Farm Easy, right? So we have seen ads. Maybe many of you have downloaded the Farm Easy app. So the parent company is API Holdings. So they have got a SEBI note for 6250 crore IPO. Now, what is an IPO? So look, in basic terms, what is an IPO? It's given in the current affair material. But if you want to know the complete process of IPO, I will tell you, go to our YouTube channel and search for the IPO. You will find a video that I think we have uploaded somewhere around 5 to 6 months back, and that is one of the most sorted video for RBI and SEBI examination when it comes to IPO and its entire process. You will get to know everything within 40 to 45 minutes, and that will be very fruitful thing that you would be doing if you go ahead and watch that video, right? So let's move forward and let's now go to non-fungible tokens. Look, this is not actually a current affair, but this is the most discussed thing that we have come across in the recent times, NFTs. So that's the reason we thought of putting it out, right? So even if you don't read this, it will hardly matter. But what is NFT? You should know. What is NFT? Nothing. Look, everyone have some digital asset. So if you monetize this digital asset, that becomes non-fungible token. That's it. But this should not be cryptocurrency, because cryptocurrency is a digital asset, but that is in the form of currency. But non-fungible token is not a currency. It's a different asset. मतलब तुम्हारा एक selfie हो सकता है, एक drawing. Let's say you're very good in drawing. You draw, you take a very good photograph of it and you sell it online. So this becomes an NFT, non-fungible token. Okay, so you will get to know all about NFT here, how it is traded. It is traded using the marketplace. The technology used is blockchain. The ownership means NFT can have only one owner because it is backed by the blockchain, so it's hardly that somebody can copy, right? So there are different marketplaces are there. Who created it? Very important name. Terra Newlis was the first who have created this. Is NFT same as cryptocurrency? No, because cryptocurrency is a currency and NFT is not, right? So what are the risks associated? First is fraud risks because of different marketplace. The second is environmental risks. How environmental risks? See, NFT token. How will you create this token? You will create this token using blockchain, right, or cryptography. So we have one of so again I like to mention that you can go to the YouTube channel, understand. So our own YouTube channel, in the playlist you will find a video called cryptography or blockchain technology, where we have explained everything regarding blockchain, right? So how does that happen? In simple, it's a series of computer, right? And it is put to, and they clock at very high speed. All the systems put together clock at very high speed, and systems are of very high capacity and costly system. So ultimately that affects the environment, and that's the environmental risk. Let's move forward. Russia banned from SWIFT. Right now, why Russia banned is not a matter of discussion for our examination, because that is related to international relations, right? And that is not there in our syllabus. But what is SWIFT? We should know. Okay, SWIFT is Society for World Bank Interbank Financial Telecommunication Messaging System for financial messaging. Okay, established in 1973 and based in Belgium. So these are the 11 central banks those oversee it, right? So Indian financial system has access to SWIFT. Even the Nirav Modi scam, the scam related to LOU and LOC happened because of no. I mean, when all these things were issued, the SWIFT technology was used to transmit the message to the foreign country. So bank in the foreign branches. Liberalized remittance scheme. Okay, so this is the quarterly data. 14 billion remitted by India in April, December after the COVID-19. So this is a report by RBI. This is very important point. Who released this report? This is being given by the RBI. Rest everything you can go through it, and again the same thing would hold very less importance for our examination. But if you see this data just before the examination, maybe for next quarter the data will come up before the examination, then that will become important, this will not. Okay, then what is liberalized remittance scheme? So this was came on February 4, 2004 with a limit of USD $25,000. Okay, you can read all the things from our own current affair material. You don't have to go anywhere. Annual Frontline Report 2022. This was given by United Nations Environmental Program. Name of the report is Noise, Blazes, Mismatch, Emerging Issue of Environmental Concern. Okay, so you can go through it. So there are issues that has been highlighting, that urban noise pollution, then wildfires, okay, then air pollution. So you can go through all the things. Okay, then USCC Internationally Intellectual Property Index. So according to annual report, this is an annual report published by the US Chamber of Commerce Global Innovation Policy. India's total intellectual property index has risen from 34.8% to 38.6%. Okay, so 0.2% difference, and obviously this is good. But in terms of rank, we are far behind than the other countries. 43 out of 55 on the international intellectual property. So education in India is obviously good. Don't say it's many often you will see it's bad, but certainly there are few institutes those are best in the world. Still the IP rights, or intellectual property in index, we are far behind. So top 5 countries as US, UK, Germany, Sweden and France. So this is something that you will have to remember. The overall score for India is 38.40%. That is 19.20 out of 50. So this ranked in 50, right? And converted to 100, that comes out to be 38.40. What is intellectual property? You can go through it from here. Okay, let's move forward. Reward project. So this is a project between the World Bank, Government of India and State Government of Karnataka, Odisha, where USD 115 million deal was given. For what? For rejuvenating watershed for agriculture resilience through innovative development program to help national and state government adopt improved watershed management practices. Right? So this will help farmers to become more resilient toward climate change and improve their income. That's it. That's the only thing that you should remember from the news. Now we have come to the one liner again. Please do not ignore the one liners, because even in one liner we put many important news like this bilateral swap between Japan and India, the then sovereign gold bond issue price series X is, okay, this is series X is, so don't consider it as wrong, it's series X is 5109. Okay, then RBI has warned S-Right app. So total there are 68 authorized app as per the Payment and Settlement Act 2007, and S-Ride is not one of them. Okay, so RBI asks people to be extra cautious. Ola Electric will invest 3,500 crore in 5 years under the PLI scheme. Then yeah, so there are a few other important things which you should go through. With this, we have come to the end of this lecture. We wish you very good luck from Team Grade B. Happy and thank you.